Hi, how's it going?
My name's Ken Krebs. Would you like to introduce yourself to the people over there?
Hi, I'm Nicholas Adams, driver of the 824 IMCA Hobby Stock.
Perfect. We're going to get started. Who are your sponsors?
So the sponsors we have is Robertchek Chiropractic out of Ames, Iowa, Justin Cottrell and his family, Mojo Productions, Minburn Metal Fabrication, John Almer, Mitchell Machine, the list goes on and on.
And the fifth line, right?
And the fifth line, of course.
What class do you drive?
I drive for IMCA Hobby Stock.
What year is your car?
This is a 2014 Big Johnson chassis, originally drove by Tony Smith.
Why did you choose to start racing?
Well, it's always been a dream of mine, and finally had the guts and courage to go out and do it.
There you go. What do you do for a living?
I work at the Fairway as a meat department butcher, and on the side, well, you see it.
Why did you choose to do an interview with me?
Well, a wise man once told me to always take every opportunity you get, and it's always smart to take one when you're given it.
Favorite memory of racing?
Favorite memory of racing probably started side by side with the guy I pit crewed for 5 years, Jay Seidels. It's nice to start side by side with him for a race.
Yeah, your least favorite memory of racing?
Least favorite memory, probably the last 5 weeks. Just finding struggles with the car. We'll get it figured out for next year for sure.
How long have you been racing for?
This is my second year. I've never raced anything else before, so that's just how it came to be. Pardon?
Win any rewards last year?
I got the Rookie of the Year title last year, first year out, so I will take that under my belt any day.
How did you get into racing?
My cousins were Thunder Truck racers and Thunder Truck champion up in Algona. They also race cruisers, and then of course my high school friend is the son of the guy I pit crewed for, so just kind of fell into place.
Did you have a favorite driver growing up?
Jeff Gordon, that's the number 24 for sure.
A24.
Yeah, the A24 because I'm not
What's the A stand
the
for?
Adams, or I'm just A24 because I'm not the 24.
There you go. Have you raced any other classes besides IMCA Hobby Stock?
No, I have not. I've never raced anything before, so.
Have you raced any other cars?
Nope, not at all.
What's your favorite track to race now?
Favorite track, I do love Boone Speedway. My home tracks are Algona, Spencer, and Britt. All of them are very unique and very special, but I do like to come to Boone Weekly. It's just best farm track that I've seen in a while.
There you go. What's your favorite track food?
Favorite track food, got to be a Supernational ribeye sandwich.
Never tried one of those before.
You're gonna have to.
They're good.
We'll have to cheer. We'll have to get a photo of us cheering. Come on the pit gate and just cheer.
Absolutely.
Well. Does Mom and Dad have any questions for you? Oh, what's your toughest current competition?
My toughest current competition, well,
It's gotta be the 22.
well, yeah, Mike Smith is probably the toughest, but for around me, I always say my rival is Braden Gifford. We raced for the Rookie of the Year title last year, and he's been kicking my tail all season this season, so I gotta get back at him next year.
What do you like, dry slick tracks or tacky tracks?
You know, I do like a dry slick track. I mean, I've seemed to perform a little bit better.
Why?
Just, I don't know if I'm just that great on the throttle or if it's just a knack I got.
Favorite college football team?
Favorite college football team will be the Iowa Hawkeyes.
And you live in Ames.
I'll text you whenever the side showdown happens, don't worry.
No worries.
Do you have any merch or racing page?
Yes, I do have some merch that I'll be reopening our web store here shortly. So if you go to the Adams Motorsports Facebook page, you'll be able to see the website when it gets posted here in October again. And you can get one of these hats like me and Caden have, or a shirt like he has.
Beautiful shirt. Look at that.
Beautiful shirt, and you can get yourself a hoodie of the same design.
Do you have any hero cards?
Hero cards, I do have those. So if you ever are down here at the Boone Speedway and you want to stop down at the pits, I got plenty of them. So just stop on by.
Final question is, what is your favorite hockey team?
Favorite hockey team will be the Minnesota Wild.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
One-on-one for that.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Were you in that?
Yes, I was actually interviewed for Speedway Illustrated magazine. The first night I came here, I was actually working over in the boonies, and I didn't know what I was doing. Just had a great smile on my face, and photographer found me and took the chance to talk to me, and I took the chance to talk to him. Of course, taking the opportunities. And this year they decided to take their time, put a 6-page article in Speedway Illustrated's June magazine, and so I can't thank them enough for sure.
Do you have any nicknames?
Nicknames, well, that's a long
Hollywood.
list. Hollywood, Speedy, Russell, White Chocolate, that's a side story. Little Rock was always a big one since my grandpa was Rocky, and yeah, I mean, there's just about everything. You can call me, well, a few explicits, but that's on the sides.
One last one. What is the difference between an IMCA hobby stock and an IMCA stock car?
So the difference between the IMCA hobby stock and stock car that I've seen, number one is the tires. We use our regulated DOT tires for the hobby stock class, and for the stock car you can run a Hoosier IMCA tire. It's a little bit thicker, a little bit wider, get a little bit more tread and traction to the ground. Next thing is engine size. You can run, I think it's a 350 or 500 carburetor. We run a 2-barrel Rochester. I run a 602 crate. They don't have a crate option for the stock cars, but they are working on it from what I've heard.
There you go, Nicholas.
But yeah, it's just a little bit higher price.
You can get yourself a new motor.
Yeah, get myself a new motor. That's going to be the next thing. All right.
Just thank you for taking the time.
Absolutely. Thank you for taking the time with me, for sure.
Thanks for doing the interview, sir.
Appreciate it.